Ethiopia Volcanoes and Volcanic Fields, Part 2. Going to start with Urta Ali. Urta Ali is a continuously active basalt shield volcano in the Afar region of northeastern Ethiopia. It is situated in the Afar Depression, a badland desert area. Urta Ali is the most active volcano in Ethiopia. And this is Urta Ali here. It's also Danakil volcano. And moving on to the next one, Mount Fentali. Mount Fentali is a stratovolcano located in the Oromia region, Ethiopia. It is the highest point in the Fentali Woreda. You can see it here. I don't know if there's any views here, but we can look. And there doesn't appear to be any. It's moving on to Gabalima. Gabalima. Gabalima is a rhyolitic stratovolcano along the axis of the Adado Graben. The volcano was constructed at the intersection of the central Afar Rift Zone with the northern end of the northeast-southwest trending Ethiopian Rift. Rhyolitic lava domes are located on the flanks, and a 5 by 17 kilometer basaltic lava field that covers the Ado Bad plain north of the volcano originated from a broad area of fissure vents and spatter cones on the north side of the Gabalima. Young lava flows also occur south and east of the volcano, the latter along east-west fissures. This period of rejuvenation, perhaps not directly related to Gabalima, has included rhyolitic as well as basaltic volcanism. We can see some of the other ones here. And moving on, Gada Ali. Gada Ali is a stratovolcano located in the Afar region, Ethiopia. It is the most prominent volcano at the northern end of Urta Ali Range. Garibaldi Caldera. It's also called Cone Volcano. Is a 7 by 9 kilometer caldera in the main Ethiopian Rift Valley. The caldera has steep sides with 100 to 200 meters, or 328 to 656 feet, high walls, the upper parts of which consist predominantly of rhyolitic lava flows deposited in a series of trachyte ignimbrite eruptions. There are small basaltic spatter cones and fumarolic activity inside the caldera floor, along with a series of late Pleistocene to Holocene rhyolitic and pumice deposits and Holocene lava domes or flows. We can see more here. And moving on to the next one, Gadasama Caldera. Gadamsa Caldera. And this is the caldera here. Gadamsa Caldera is a 7x9 caldera, 7x9 kilometer caldera in the main Ethiopian Rift Valley. The caldera has steep sides with 100 to 200 meters or 328 to 656 foot high walls, the upper part of which consists predominantly of rhyolitic lava flows, deposits, and a series of trachyte and embrite eruptions. There are small basaltic spatter cones and fumarolic activity inside the caldera floor, along with a series of late Pleistocene to Holocene rhyolitic and pumice deposits and Holocene lava or dome flows. Sorry. And this is the floor in here. We're going to go back one to Garibaldi because it did this one wrong. Okay, this one here. The youngest basalts were erupted during the first half of the century from vents along the hinge line between the smaller eastern caldera and the larger one. So if we look, we can see the caldera. There's a caldera here. And there's a larger one over in this area, which is not totally viewable, but you can see around the outsides here. Okay, we're moving on to Groppo. In Groppo, the only thing I know about it is that it is a stratovolcano, but I don't have too much more info on it. So I believe that it may also be a volcanic field. And moving on to Haley Gooby. Haley Gooby is a shield volcano located in the Afar region of Ethiopia. It is the southernmost volcano of the Erta Ali range. And moving on to the next one, Hertali. Hertali is a fissure vent in Ethiopia. The fissure vent is believed to have been active during and through the late Pleistocene to Holocene. Not really good view here, but that's the area. Our next one is Hobicha Caldera. Back out some. Hobicha caldera is a large Pleistocene caldera. Fissures cutting its southeast margin produce numerous pyroclastic cones of Pleistocene to Holocene age. This area of young basaltic volcanism is also referred to as the Northern Lake Abaya Volcanic Field. I don't know if we have any views here, but we'll see if we have any. We don't appear to have any at all. So we can see how big this is. And moving on to the next one, which is cone. And this was in the same area as Garibaldi, so this is more info for the same area. Is a volcano located in the Oromia region of Ethiopia. It is located on the main Ethiopian rift, which belongs to the most northern branch of the East African Rift Valley. The nearest volcano is Fentali, located 30 kilometers to the northwest, with Baseti Gudo volcano further away to the southeast. Cone takes up an area of 250 square miles and has an elevation of 1,619 meters. So it's huge. So this is Oromia here. Moving on to the next one, Korath Range. I'm sure y'all can see these here. The Korath Range is an isolated group of tuff cones and lava flows in southern Ethiopia that were erupted along the Turkana Rift, which extends north from Kenya. About 20 tuff cones occupy the Korath Range, many of which issued lava flows from their flanks that traveled up to about 5 kilometers. The apparent youngest flow issued from the central crater and flowed through a breach in its rim. The absolute age of the dominantly basanitic tephritic lava flows is unknown, but a shell adhering to the youngest flow was radiant carbon dated at 7,900 years before present. Brown et al. In 1969 and Davidson 1983 indicated an age between 300,000 before present and 7,900 to 9,500 before present. Karub. Karub is a small Holocene shield volcano, also known as Karub Koba, or Karub. Lies in the Saha Plain southeast of Manda Haro complex in the South Danakil region. The easternmost lava flow was potassium argon dated at about 0.3 million years. Wind-blown sand fills the summit crater of the very recent basaltic volcano. Initial subaqueous activity occurred along north-northwest trending fissures. Fumarolic activity observed in 1930s was not seen during field work in the 1970s. Liado Hake. Liado Hake, or Liado Lake, volcanic field consists of a dozen closely sparsed Mars and cinder cones with associated lava fields in the Awash Plain northeast of Dauphin Volcano. The morphology of the cones in Mars suggested a late Pleistocene or Holocene age. Mount Ma Alenta. Mount Ma Alenta is a stratovolcano in Ethiopia, also known as Pierre Provost or Gar Uli. Malahal. Malahal is a stratovolcano on the border of Ethiopia and Eritrea. With a 6-kilometer wide caldera, it makes up part of the Bidu volcanic complex. And it's also Aruku. Manda Hararo. Manda Hararo is a group of basaltic shield volcanoes in East Africa whose last eruption was in 2009. The group is very large, spreading over 105 kilometers or 41 square miles. At its northern end is a small example. South of this volcano is Gumamali Gableta fissure system, an area dominated by fissure-fed lava flows. At the center of the complex rise two volcanoes. Manda Hararo's large size is because it is a raised block from the end of the mid-ocean ridge spreading center. It is known for its rare basalts. Manda Inakar. Manda Inakar is a system of fissure vents and cinder cones located along the border between Djibouti and Ethiopia. Last erupting in 1928, it produced a cinder cone called Kamurta. It has an elevation of 600 meters. Sorry, not the best view here. I think this would be it here. Here we go. Mat Allah. Mat Ala is a low shield volcano in southern Tat Ali Range, east of After's volcano, a 300-meter deep or 2.5 by 3.5 kilometer wide caldera is found at the summit of the volcano, whose flanks are cut by numerous north-south trending faults. Mat Ala has been active during the Holocene, and fumarolic activity occurs along the fissure southwest of the volcano. Mega basalt field. Straddling the Ethiopia-Kenya border is referred to in Kenya as the Turkana Volcanic Field. The Ethiopian portion was considered to have been active during the Holocene. The Kenyan portion was mapped as a Pleistocene with one potassium argon date of 0.9 million years, and that was done by Carsley in 1987. The 1.8 kilometer wide Gulf Turkana basaltic mar is surrounded by ejecta containing abundant basement igneous and metamorphic rocks. About 50 pyroclastic cones with associated lava flows rise above the lava platform in northern Kenya. One second. Our next one is Oa Caldera. Oa Caldera, also known as Shala, is a volcanic caldera in Ethiopia. It has three lakes, Lake Shala, Lake Abijata, and a small volcanic mar called Lake Chitu. Some features include Mount Fike, a pyroclastic cone, and Mount Bila, a cinder cone. Now, I don't know if we have any views on here. So we're going to back up and look. Because this is Lagano Lake, Abijata Lake, and this is Lake Shala, and we'll talk about that one in a minute. And we do have some views here, so we're going to go to this one first. We'll wait for it to clear. This is the lake out here, but it's not the clearest. People. I don't know what's there. Okay, and we'll go on to another one. We'll go here. Tree houses, oh, that's pretty. Okay, so when we look out this way, we can see that the lake is over that way. I think we're in the wrong place, but that's really pretty. Those trees. So I don't think we can see the lake here. So we're going to move on to the next one, which is Tsubame. This is Mount Fentali. Tsubame is a small tuff ring in Ethiopia within a few kilometers of Garibaldi Caldera. So it is over this way. So let's see. So it's in this way, over here. Lake Cholula. We just did that one. Yep, we're back to the same lake. Okay, so we saw this one a minute ago. Lake Cholula is an alkaline lake located in the Ethiopian Rift Valley in the Abijita Shala National Park. Sodore. Sodore, this volcanic field is an extensive 15 by 25 kilometer group of Pleistocene and Holocene pyroclastic cones and lava flows that covers the floor of the east side of the Ethiopian Rift Valley, around the town of Melkasa, between Boset, Barika, and Gedemsa volcanoes. Sork Ali. Oops. Sork Ali is a silicic stratovolcano located in Danakil-Horst at the southern end of the Danakil Alps near Ethiopia and Eritrea border. It makes up part of the Bidu volcanic complex with Nabro volcano, Ber Ali, and Malahil. Tat Ali. Tat Ali is a low Holocene shield volcano located in the northernmost part of the Afar region of Ethiopia. This elevation is characterized as having an elongated summit depression that has produced a variety of rock types, ranging from basalts to pantellerites. Northwest, southeast trending fissures cut the volcano, have fed basaltic lava flows. Those northeast of Lake Afrera are of prehistoric age. Late stage volcanism produced youthful basaltic lava flows on the floor of the summit depression, which is also the site of prominent fumarolic activity. Tepe. Tepe is a shield volcano, and I don't have any more information on it than that. Tosa Suka. Tosa Suka is a group of cinder cones at Tosa Suka on the north shore of Lake Como. And this is Como Lake here. So So let's see. In the eastern Ethiopian rift, that has produced unvegetated olivine basaltic lava flows and may have been active as recently as historic time, Ebinger in 1993. The cones and flows on the eastern end of Kamo Basin were erupted along north-northeast trending fissures between Lake Kamo and Lake Abaya to the north. Some cones form islands in Lake Kamo. We have a view over here, so we'll go here. And this is Lake Kamo. Tulu Mohi. Tulu Mohi is a youthful trachytic to rhyolitic pumice cone with a 700-meter wide summit crater, located in the middle of one of the most active parts of Ethiopia Rift Valley. A large silicic lava flow at Giano was erupted about 2 centuries ago from a regional fissure. Flank fissures have produced silicic lava flows as recently as about 1900 CE. The same fissures have also erupted prehistoric basaltic lava flows. Many large lava flows can be seen north of Tul Mayo cone, extending for about 20 kilometers in an arc between Gadamesa and Bora Baricio systems to the southeast shore of Kolka Lake. I don't know, we may have a view here, but I'm not sure. We're going to back out and look. We don't appear to have any here. Wanchi Volcano. Wanchi. Wanchi Volcano is a volcano located 61 miles west of Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. It's about 3,450 meters above sea. It is the highest volcano in Ethiopia, only 8.4 miles from Mount Dindi, Ethiopia's second highest volcano. Wanchi is located at equal distances between the towns of Ambo and Waliso. The volcano has a 3.0 by 2.5 mile wide caldera and a single crater lake. Wanchi Lake, about 1,476 feet below the rim of the volcano. Study of Wanchi's caldera is incomplete. Initial findings show it could be as much as 2,952 feet deep, and the lake itself could be as deep as 1,312 feet. Wow. So that lake could be very, very deep. That's amazing. Let's see if we have any views here. We have one right here. Okay, this will be cool. Wow. Okay, guys. We're in the middle of the crater here. I don't have the greatest of view, but this is beautiful what I'm seeing here. There's a house in the middle, which is really neat. Okay. Thank you for that view. Moving on to the next one, Mount Yangudi. Mount Yangudi is a complex rhyolitic stratovolcano with an elliptical summit caldera. A trachytic lava flow originating in the caldera covers part of the southern flank of Yangudi, also known as Angudi, Jangudi, and Langudi. Rhyolitic obsidian domes on the northwest flank are surrounded by younger basaltic lava flows. Very recent scoria cones and lava flows are located south of Yangudi along the eastern Graben faults. And moving on to our last one, which is Mount Zuquila. Mount Zuquila is an extinct volcano in the Oromia region of Ethiopia, situated in Ada Chukala Woreda of the east of Shewa zone. It rises from the plain 30 kilometers or 19 miles south of Bushuftu with a height of 2,989 meters or 9,806 feet. It is also known for its crater lake, Lake Dimbel, an elliptical crater lake with maximum diameter of about 1 kilometer, but the trail around the crater is about 6 kilometers long. Both the mountain and the lake is a holy site and the Oromo living nearby. The ambivalent attitude regarding the holiness of the mountain is seen in the Oromo proverb, "Those who live far away worship it, those who live nearby plow it." The lake in the crater has an island, Tulu Aricha, said to have been founded by Abu Gada of Tuluma on the site of a hermitage used by Saint Mercurius. Well, let's see if we have any views here. We don't appear to have any views. Anyway, that's normal. Anyways, you guys, thank you for tuning in. Please share, please like, and please subscribe. That's how I grow my channel. Thank you, much love, and have a great day.